Shalom, call on Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Giving all praises to the great Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, the spirits of heaven and earth. I come before the name of Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Mashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel, and rose to sit to become my father's right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation. And the only one that pleaded his blood over Israel, the only nation, granted salvation, giving all respect to Great Millstone, the only church that I follow, the only church that I listen to. And they taught me this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for the stability of the times. And these times that we in are exciting and very scary. And giving all respect to the Akim, the brothers that's doing the work on their own. The Akim, the brothers that's doing on their own. And like GMS, risking their freedom in their life to do so, to put out this word and to show you how about Shimi Al-Shai and Amy Al-Shai that we love them. And out there on the highways and byways and doing the work, giving our respect to the women. And, from what I've told, there's not a lot of y'all good women, but, for the majority of y'all, for those of you good women that are in the truth and obeying your man, whether you got a man or not, you listening in silence and you believe in the word of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai and the name Yahweh Shai, and you learn in silence. Shalom. Coming back to you with another video. This is a continuation from Friday because I didn't really get a chance to put out a video on Saturday because these double jobs and, these jobs in this world got a hold of me, so, I got to fix my car and get things taken care of, so I can be able to go out on the Sabbath and honor it to the best of my abilities. But we're going to get to a couple of these scriptures. And I got a couple of videos to show you guys right now. We about to enter into Jacob's trouble for sure. These things are about to really come to pass and about to really happen. So it's best to prepare yourself. Our people, most of our people, which are the 2/3 that are on the side of the word, they're not really prepared, for what's coming. A lot of people don't know the meaning of war because they haven't seen it in their time. You know what I'm saying? But it's best just to read the stories about it and to have an understanding of what war truly is, what destruction truly is. You read the Bible and you get that full understanding and you study history, then your eyes will be like super open, with the Bible, opening your eyes and you'll be able to see the history from past, present, and future. Then you'll understand what war truly is, so you got to understand that these times that are coming is not a game. It's actually pretty serious, and it's best to get prepared for it. Go back to the Most High, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. This is more of a warning, you know what I'm saying, / broadcast, on my little itty-bitty channel. If you want more, you can go to Great Millstone and go and look up some of the brothers there. Go find Apostle Tahar's links, Apostle Gabar, GMS Narrator C7. My Apostle Gabar's link is Edification, Daily Edification 3 or 4. And you can look up King Yahweh the Maccabees. I don't know Apostle Tahar's link. I just go to the GMS forum. You can listen to them there. You can look up Idwam Ibad, GMS The Truth is Fierce, GMS Get That Work, King Yahweh the Maccabees, and other men, that's out there that's pushing the word. You can always go to these sites and they'll be there. King Yahweh the Maccabees, I don't know his new update because I didn't link onto it in enough time before they got rid of his channel. But it'll come. Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai reveal it to me in time. And for right now, I follow the head dogs like Apostle Gabar, Apostle Tuhar, GMS Teacher Narrator C7. You know what I'm saying? I follow, those guys right there, because I found their channels, subscribe to it before anything can happen. And I listen to them. I listen to GMS Forum every Saturday when they go out to the highways and byways on Saturdays and they bring out the word. And their breakdowns are incredible. Right now, the truth is really doing a lot of damage to Christianity, as it should, and a lot of people are leaving Christianity and going back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai and converting into a Hebrew Israelite. And that is the true nationality of the slaves that came out here and the slaves that were scattered around the world. That is their true nationality. I was watching a video, and it was on GMS Get That Work, and he pulled out a good video. You know what I'm saying? He got some great videos that's short to street to the point. He might bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, he out there on the highways and byways. So one of the things was about the fake Jewish Israelis sending this one man, this one Israelite brother, a letter, and the letter came in I do believe Hebrew writing, and then another letter was in English, I do believe. And then the letter in English stated that the Jews of the Ashkenazis have no connection or no no relation to the original 12, 13 tribes, black and brown, of the Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Of the 12 tribes of Israel. So they know that they're not the 12 tribes of Israel. They know that. So the truth is coming out on a high level. And the truth is coming out on a very high level because we're drawn towards the time where the truth is about to get shut off. You know, like the brother King Yehuda Maccabee said like 2-3 years ago when I came into the truth, and I was still like, I'm still a baby now, but I was still, forming, you know what I'm saying? So, like he said, the truth is only displayed for so long, and then the truth will just go like this. That's exactly what's going to happen. And if you don't have the words of the Most High, you don't have his holy name, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and the name Yahushai, you're not going to be able to spiritually open this book. It's like, imagine this book got a combination lock on it, and then even if you found out the name, and you're late, during the famine of the word, guess what? You cracked the combination lock, but guess what? Each and every line upon line, precept upon precept is locks on damn near each and every verse, each combination lock. And you got to know the right numbers to click in order to pop these locks open. And it takes time. Each and every single verse has locks on it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not in the word, if you're not listening to GMS and the wisdom and knowledge and understanding that was bestowed upon them to give us the word from the Most High, then you're really gonna be out of luck. You're really gonna be fucked, because just because in those times during the famine of the word, just because you know the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, during the famine of the word, when the doors of repentance close, doesn't mean that you're going to be saved. God say, when they call me, I will not answer, whether they knew the name or whether they didn't know the name. You know what I'm saying? It's God's movie. It's Yahweh's movie. So those of them that call upon the Lord, the Most High might make an example and save them. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are clean, some people are right. But, during the famine of the word, it's up to the Lord whether to save you or not. And it's a lot of brothers that got the name that's going to be slaughtered and destroyed because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. They didn't go out there and do the work. Some of the brothers was collecting 501(c) for it, meaning that you ain't getting no taxes from the government. You save all your money. And at the same time, you paying the white man in some sort of way. You know what I'm saying? And then you have people that just didn't believe at all, So a lot of people have heard of the four corners of the world have heard of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in the name Yahushai. And God right now is getting the last of the chosen in, the possible chosen, the last of the elect in. You know what I'm saying? Getting us all up in the house before something happens. So I'm going to read Ezekiel 38 because that's where that's a major prophecy that's popping off the page. You know what I'm saying? This is Ezekiel 38 right here, and it says, now the word of Yahweh came to me and said, Son of man, set your face against Gog and the land of Magog, the prince of Rosh, Meshach, and Tubal, and prophesy against them. So Magog, I used to say Magog and Magog, Russia and China, but it was actually just Russia as a whole. That's Russia, you know what I'm saying? So and then the Lord says, and he says, thus says Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, behold, I am against you, O Gog, the prince of Rosh, Meshach, and Tubal. I will turn you around put hooks in your jaws and lead you out with all your army, horses and horsemen, all splendidly clothed, of a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. See, I put World War III as a marker because after Jacob's trouble and the MOTB, then it's World War III, and then there's the second coming of Yahushua. So it says, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya are with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all its troops, the house of Tergamar from the far north, all its troops, many people are with you. Prepare yourself and be ready. You and all your companies that are gathered about you, and be a guard for them. After many days you will be visited. In the latter days you will come into the land of those brought back from the sword, and gathered from many people on the mountains of Israel, which had long been desolate. They were brought out of the nations, and now all of them dwell safely, meaning that Yahweh is calling out to all his people during this event. You will ascend coming like a storm, covering the land like a cloud, you and all your troops and many peoples with you. Thus says Yahweh Shem Yahushai, on that day it shall come to pass that thoughts will arise around in your mind, and you will make an evil plan. So this is all the narrative for Esau, Edom, the white man, to do wickedness. So like, okay, right now I'm about to show you a video right now of what's about to happen, and bring out a quick video because you got to see what's going on. And this applied to the Ezekiel 38 war and the mind of Esau, Edom, because we're not worried about Putin. I mean, we are. Everybody focused on Putin, of course, but he's still an Edomite. That y'all all Edomites, y'all all white. So this is going to reflect one mind. Is going to reflect what everybody thinks, what all the white people are thinking, because they Esau, Edom as a whole. So when God is talking to Esau, Edom, he's not talking to just one white man. He's talking to you all. You guys are all the same as a whole. So this is what they think all around the world. But right now, we're going to focus on Gog and Magog, and what this man had to say. Hey. Do it like that. I don't know why it was upside down when I recorded. I hate that phone, but here we go.
Highlights worked a little too late. Eventually, the country was not ready to face a full-blown invasion by Nazi Germany that launched an aggression against the Soviet Union in the early hours on the 22nd of June 1941. We were able to stop the enemy. The attempt to appease the aggressor at the end of the war was a grave mistake, and it cost us a lot. We lost strategic territories and millions of people in the early months. We will not make such a mistake, such a blunder for a second time. We have no right to do it. Those who lay claim to world hegemony without any grounds call us Russia their enemy, adversary, and they do have huge financial, scientific, military clout. We are aware of this. We objectively assess the threats against us in the economy. And we also assess our abilities and capabilities to withstand that blackmail, that sheer and ruthless blackmail. We are pretty realistic about those assessments. As for the military, even following the collapse of the Soviet Union and the loss of a lot of capacity, Russia is one of the most powerful nuclear countries around the world, and it has certain advantages in terms of some new innovative weapons. In this regard, no one should have any doubts that any direct attack against Russia would be to any dangerous circumstances for any potential aggressor, and to their defeat. Military technology is evolving very fast. Now, if we allow any deployment of military systems near our borders, now these systems will stay there for decades, and they will create an absolutely unacceptable threat. As NATO is moving to the east, the security for Russia is getting more and more dangerous. And NATO has been saying that they need to bring this infrastructure to Russia as fast as possible. So they've been toughening up their talk. We can't just sit idly by. It would be completely irresponsible for us. Further deployment of NATO infrastructure and the deployment of weapons in Ukraine is unacceptable. Definitely NATO is the tool in foreign policy of the US on our historic lands.
So you see that Putin is aware that NATO and U.S. are aiding Ukraine. So right now, that is a major prophecy that Gog would go against, the Esau in America. You know what I'm saying, aka Babylon. So as far as what's going on, Putin is aware that America is trying to help Ukraine. And the moment that America jumps into the war, this is when when Putin will begin to well, I can't really say that because that is skipping over the MOTB. So right now it's just all the build up towards the WW3. But as far as I'm concerned, this video right here is for this video right here. The title of it was Russia tightens up for a nuclear attack against Ukraine. So they know that Ukraine is getting aid from NATO and its ally America. So they sneaking them guns and they sneaking them nuclear technology, even though they already got that. Probably give them extra just to hook them up during the battle. But that is unacceptable from America because as far as we're concerned, America has nothing to do with and it doesn't matter if they're like allies to Ukraine. Ukraine and Russia, that's actually their business. So nobody's really supposed to be butting into business between Ukraine and Russia. Whatever they got to do to settle out their problems, they settle out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a part of it. I can care less about white people. But if I was them, I'd be hella angry just to see somebody jump into my business and it ain't got nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? So why you think Russia is tightening up for a nuclear attack on Ukraine? Because they see America coming up and sneaking up and trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Ukraine in a fight with America. And they fight with Russia. Now you see all these retarded fundraisers, like any of the Hebrew Israelites that are slaves to America would even give a fuck about what's going on about what's going on out there in Ukraine and Russia. Y'all all the same. It's Russians that it's Russians that got their own independence and want to join NATO. And it's Russians that don't want that to happen. They still all the same people. So, we don't really care, but this is prophecy for us to be watchmen and keep our eyes out. Like the Lord say, measure the times diligently. So, okay, imagine this, you know what I'm saying? And this is exactly what the video is about. So, imagine this. So we'll turn from this because, we got everything that we need out of it. Russia is not happy with NATO and America interfering in the war, So imagine this, okay? You don't understand how fast Jacob's trouble is coming. Like, you don't understand this because right now, what we seeing right now is a trigger, because if Russia, okay, give it like a week or a couple of days from now or a week or so, or maybe a month or so. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Just giving a perfect example of how blind our people are, and they refuse to wake up. If NATO were to send a nuclear bomb to Ukraine, you know what I'm saying? Just toss one over there just to blow them up. You know what I'm saying? That could immediately suck us into Jacob's trouble, because it would send fear and turmoil over here. You know, and nuclear bombs haven't been used in a long time, but Russia is so pissed off right now, they'll go just about any lengths, you know what I'm saying, to protect themselves and to get what they want. So, you know, just imagine how fast the nuclear bomb could be sent over there to hit Ukraine, just to show example of their military power and their might. And it would scare the crap out of the people that's out here in America. And you know, like, okay, so if they hit them, they'll most likely hit us. You know what I'm saying? So that could be another way to jumpstart Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? To get that cracking, because they'd be like, oh shit, well fuck it, you know, they're gonna send us a nuclear event over here shortly after. We should might as well just rob, steal, and take what we want, because everybody knows, even the white people was mainly, especially the white people know, and all the Israelites know. You know what I'm saying? That America is on its downfall. America is on the way out the door. You know, and everybody was laughing. You know what I'm saying? Because yesterday I was watching the video, and it was funny how they said, and just like that, COVID, it disappeared. You know, and they had they had the COVID walking out the door and the nuclear bomb walking in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they magically, COVID is out of the fucking conversation right now, and they could care less about that shit right now, instead of pushing the propaganda and forcing this on the people, when it was actually all a test to see how they react to the MOTB. You know what I'm saying? So that was just all, you know, a test. But right now, here comes the real, you know, crap that's coming. You know what I'm saying? Which is the Ezekiel 38 war happening, and prophecy being brought forth, the bears being brought out. You know what I'm saying? America at some point will have to do battle with Russia. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't just seem just not to mind their own business. They like to go. America likes to walk around starting shit, and it's very serious. You know what I'm saying? Very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna, like the lady said in the news a day ago, it's gonna pull us all into the war. You know what I'm saying? Causing, you know what I'm saying, World War III to come up. But first, Jacob's trouble is gonna happen, and then the MOTB is gonna happen, because right now America is sanctioning Russia. Like, that's really going to do anything. They're not going to stop just because you cut a little bit of money off them. Russia is a superpower. You know what I'm saying? So they can give a fuck less about what America think. They want America to jump in so they can get them. You know what I'm saying? Because America can't seem to mind to not mind their own business. So, you know, that's what's going to happen right now. We all paying attention to see if you know, Russia is going to throw that nuclear bomb over there to Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's nuclear talk. You know, Russia, as of today, Putin just announced that he's tightening up nuclear bombs just in case he got to throw one. You know, so our people need to understand what time it is. We at the end of the Roman Empire, the second rise of the Roman Empire. They on their last. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing times to be in, because we seeing prophecy come to pass. You know, and we're not really worried about it. It's just something to keep your eye on. You know, stay circumspect. You know, don't just be like, oh, they fighting down there and woo woo woo. Because as soon as you say that, you know, a couple of weeks from now, it could be Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? Everything is right and everybody destroying everything, because they know America is going to get hit with some nuclear shit. You know what I'm saying? In time, they will. But for right now, it's just unfolding. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to get the MOTB cracking. Jacob's trouble got to crack off. MOTB got to crack off. Then WW3 is going to crack off. Then the second coming is going to stop it all. So, you know, you can't go around the prophecies. You can't skip over. You can't go past them. You just got to go through it. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as I'm concerned, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is alerting everybody, you know, the prophets to go and push the word. You know what I'm saying? Our people to get tightened up and ready spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Because the times that you're going to go through, you're going to need to know the word. You're going to need to know the sacred name, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the name Yahushai. Lord, protect me from these great catastrophes that are coming. Because it's It's on the dawning right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get a couple of verses, and it says, you will say, I will go up against the land of unwalled villages. I will go to to a peaceful people who dwelling safely, all of them without walls and having neither bars nor gates. And you can see I did my notes. America, of course, because I listen to these prophets. So this, that's another thing. You could tell, you know what I'm saying, brothers, you know what I'm saying, that be up in the books. You got all kind of bookmarkings, all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying. So much it's hard to cramp into your brain, but you got to, get into your brain. But you see all the little bookmarkings and all the stuff, because I was reading, I was studying, from the people that was into the word like 4 or 5 years ago, you know what I'm saying, the ones that's just coming in, you know what I'm saying, learning and growing and fighting their demons and overcoming their demons to be with the Lord. People like me, you get an explosion of knowledge. It's an explosion, you know what I'm saying, from the Most High. He just put it in the back of in your mind to just want wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from him. So you go out and you seek it. So, a lot of these bookmarks come from me just listening to brothers, just listening to brothers, just listening to them, just listening to them, writing down, taking notes, you know what I'm saying? Put my own little Bible scriptures up, but most of the time I'm listening. I had to get that part of through my head. Listen and learn in silence. You know what I'm saying? If you're not ready, just listen, learn. And after that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that you got to do, sorry to go off subject, a lot of stuff that you got to do, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff the Lord, he want to see you do it on your own. And this picture is the second coming. And when Yahweh Shem Shai come with the mighty angels off the chariots, they hop off the chariots during the nuclear holocaust, which is Woe 3. You know what I'm saying? And the angels, they're going to come and they're going to be like that. And that is a page from the book of Ezekiel itself. People was drawing depictions of what the angels look like. And this is what they look like. I just gave them different heads of animals. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them being in order, different heads of animals. You know what I'm saying? But so far, you know what I'm saying, that's what the Bible depicts them to be. You know what I'm saying? And then the great wings, you know what I'm saying? They had like, some of them have 4 wings, some of them have 6 wings. You know what I'm saying? But most importantly, they were gigantic. You see the buildings and all that. They were so gigantic. You know what I'm saying? Made the people look like sand. You know what I'm saying? Just them, it's like you walking with sand. No, walking through sand. You know what I'm saying? So that's the people that's gonna look like sand to these um to the angels, to Yahweh Shai and his angels that's gonna come, y'all, or water, the sea. That's what it's gonna look like. There's so many people, Yahweh Shem Shai, he look at it, he calls us to see, you know what I'm saying, in the Bible. So you gotta understand that upon the dawning of the nuclear holocaust, World 3, you're gonna see the angels finally hop off the chariots. They're gonna finally come off them chariots. You know what I'm saying? And Yahweh Shai is gonna come with the big fathership. He gonna hop off his chariot, and as soon as he touched the ground, the other angels gonna hop off their chariots, and they gonna follow the Lord. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai and Yahushai gonna give that order, and they gonna start destroying everything, and gathering the elect. They gonna gather them, pick them up while they're destroying everything. Gather the elect, pick them up. They gonna get beamed up. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai is gonna get his revenge, like they said. He's gonna get it. The white people not understanding what's coming. You know what I'm saying? They not understanding. And our people and our brothers and sisters that don't have their eye on these events, they don't understand what's about to happen at all. Like I said, we can immediately, like right now, we at the dawning of Jacob's trouble. So it's like, as soon as if Russia hits Ukraine with that nuclear event, I'm just giving you a possibility. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just wars and rumors of wars. You know what I'm saying? So right now we don't know. But if they were to hit them with that, it could scare the crap out of America. You know what I'm saying? They can and immediately the riots can pop off. You know what I'm saying? Because people feeling like, okay, we about to get hit with a nuclear event too. You know what I'm saying? Based on what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And like Russia, Putin said, he really wants America and NATO to mind their own. You know what I'm saying? But that won't happen. So Putin got his eyes on America too. Like, y'all can get it too. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to immediately send our people in a scare. They haven't seen a nuclear bomb in a long time. Some people A lot of people, no, some people are that's born in this era haven't seen a nuclear event or war. They haven't even looked it up or even checked it out. So you know you got to understand the times that we in. You got to be able to study. You got to be able to have that wisdom and knowledge and understanding on you, so you can understand and not be surprised. Like, yeah, how about Shimmy Al been telling us for the last 50 years, been telling us for the last 30 years, been telling us for the last 5 to 6 years. You know what I'm saying? For those of us in the truth, because you got some elders that's been knowing this since for a while. This is not a surprise to them. Like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I've studied the word long enough to understand. Like, okay, so what if they go into war? You know what I'm saying? That ain't got shit. That we don't give a fuck. We just wait. We waiting on our freedom. We know that freedom is near, and that freedom is Jacob's trouble, the collapse of the dollar. You know what I'm saying? The great famine that's under the way. You know, the famine of the word is coming. So you gotta understand that there's a lot of stuff that's about to happen. And like I said, America immediately, people immediately get scared and just start scrambling. It's the end. It's the end. They just bombed Ukraine with a nuclear event. We don't really, nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? People going to have all kind of weird shit in their minds. Like, fuck it, we might as well just go rob, steal, and kill. You know what I'm saying? Because we see that the end is coming. We see that America about to get into it, because everybody is like World War III. World War III. Okay, it's going to be World War III soon. You know, so in the next couple of months to follow, things can move very quickly and just pop off. You know what I'm saying? So it's best. I'm just giving you a perspective, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to be able to tell you the time of day when all this stuff is happening. I'm just giving you that awareness to prepare and to have that awareness to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the name of Yahushai before any of this crack off. Because we know the narrative, you know what I'm saying, of what the word of Most High say, but we don't know how it's going to, like, play out, like visually, you know what I'm saying? Because we know everything that the Lord is saying is coming to pass, but visually how it's going to happen and all that, we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So it says, you will say, I will go up against a land of unwalled villages, meaning that America don't have no walls, no borders. You know what I'm saying? The borders don't got no walls. That's a better way we can put it. I will go to a peaceful people who dwell in safety, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. So while this is very funny to me, this is another joke too. That's on the white people. Joke's on you, assholes. This is funny to me. While Russia is over there slaughtering Ukraine and these Ukrainians is fighting for their lives, meanwhile, like I say, the peaceful village over here in America, motherfuckers over here are partying it up. Niggas over here buying hamburgers, tacos, kicking it at Walmart, going on dates. Everything is just peaches and cream over here. And these niggas is over there fighting. I mean, these white people over there fighting for their lives, man. For their lives. Their kids got guns, man. Their kids got guns, man. They training their kids on how to shoot on sight with Russians, and the Russians they Cold War niggas. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have no feeling. They don't care. You know, they'll shoot kids if they got to. You know what I'm saying? They shoot. They'll throw your baby up in the air and shoot the baby for target practice. You understand? Take a pike and stick it through your private part all the way through your mouth and parade with you as a banner for them. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, these people are fighting for their lives. Meanwhile, over here in America, they just sitting back, kicking back, enjoying the sun. You know what I'm saying? Some of these Americans, they don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Some of the Americans looking at it like, damn, we ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're a disgrace. We know what's coming. Some of the white people know, but, you know, the majority of these idiotic white people, they just turning up, having fun, buying tacos, buying burgers, going out, going to go kick it, spending money, turning up. It's tax season out here. They going up. And you act like the other nations don't see that shit. Like, look at this shit, man. They supposed to be backing up Ukraine, going to war, and having Ukraine back. You know what I'm saying? During the war, you supplying them with weapons and all that don't mean shit. They need help, nigga. They need y'all niggas to come down there and do what y'all said y'all was gonna do. Protect them in their time of trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time for America got to jump in. You know, even though it's none of their business. It's really none of their business. But of course, America's gonna play the false hero that they are, and they're gonna try to jump in, and then that's when it's gonna be a straight setup. China gonna come in, and the other nations that don't like your ass gonna come in, and they gonna attack you. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. So it says, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? They over there sitting down, going on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Got the nicest cars. They whipping around, having fun, getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like these Americans, I'm a Hebrew, I'm an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not American. You see these white people, they can give a fuck less, man. They don't give a fuck, man. And and on them people out there, white too. They don't give a fuck about that shit. All they care about is folly, man, and having fun and turning up and being able to say the nigger word and kicking it with all these wicked ass black people and gang banging. Like, oh my goodness, until they see that event, like, boom, boom, like Russia throw that bomb at Ukraine, nigga, boom, nigga. That's a part of the trumpet being sound. And everybody really, that's when fear gonna come down on them. The first waves of fear gonna come down on them, like, oh shit, like, damn, it's really going down. Like, fuck, like, them prophets is right. Like, but following the folly that's happening is fucking retarded, man. Like, you act like Russia don't have their own satellite. You act like these nations don't have their own satellite. They can see what the hell going on in America. Y'all, Americans is scandalous, man. They are. That's some evil shit. They over there fighting for their life, and you over here eating a hamburger, kicking back. You know what I'm saying, with your family. You know what I'm saying. They watch the news, they turn it off. They just we turn up and have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't us, So it's like, oh my goodness, the wickedness that's coming out of these white people and how they do each other. It's just wicked, man. Scandalous. So it says to Ezekiel 38 verse 12, to take plunder and to take booty, to stretch out your hand against the waste places that are again inhabited it, and against the people gathered from nations who have acquired livestock and goods, who dwell in the midst of the land. Sheba, Dedan, the merchants of Tarshish, and all their young little lions will say to you, have you come to take plunder? Have you gathered your army to take booty, to carry away silver and gold, to take away livestock and goods, to take great plunder? You know what I'm saying? And take or taken, it could be a form of being murdered. They gonna kill you, and they gonna drag it away. They can care less. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, that's an echo right there. That verse right there is like an echo. All right, Russia is ready to gear up. Is they gonna just come straight for America, or how is this gonna happen? That's what everybody thinking. Therefore, son of man, prophesy and say to Gog, thus says Yahweh, on that day, my people Israel dwell in safety. It says, will you not know it? Meaning, meaning that the word is being put out, Yahweh Shem Shai, and the possible chosen and the Israelites are gathering to the Lord's name, because that was a prophecy that was meant to be put out. Very big prophecy, very fat prophecy. The prophet's been talking about this one for years. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a main prophecy that's going, you know what I'm saying, follow up to the rest of the big ones. It's just going to be a domino effect. It says, then you will come from your place out of the far north, you and many peoples with you, all of them riding horses, a great company, and a mighty army. You will come up against my people Israel like a cloud, Jacob's trouble, to cover the land. It will be in the latter days that I will bring you against my land, so that the nations may know me, and when I am hallowed in you, O Gog, before their eyes. He's going to put that rage in the white man to come against America, because that is what's coming right now. They're gonna build up during these wars with Jacob's trouble and the MOTB, and then bam, the nuclear warfare at WW3. Bam, that's how it's gonna go. So right now it's an incredible buildup that we're seeing, and each and every day something terrible is happening. Like each and every day, by the hour, it's getting faster and faster and faster. You know what I'm saying? Behold, the days of shortening. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that you need to acquire this knowledge and lock up tight, get ready. You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff is about to come to pass very quickly. One woe has passed, and two woes come quickly. It's not going to take too long for us to get to Jacob's trouble now. You know what I'm saying? Because Jacob's trouble is very on the horizon. You know what I'm saying? So people not understanding how fast this shit can pop off. It's in this yet today when we got this news that Russia is tightening up for nuclear warfare, is a trumpet being blown. You know what I'm saying? So the prophets doing their job. Those of us that believe and follow the prophets, and we know what time it is, we doing the best that we can as men to bring it out. Go to the highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? Go prophesy it out whenever we can. You know what I'm saying? Keep making videos showing you how Bashem Al Shah and the name Al Shah that we love them, because we know the times is coming to where we can't use the phone Times is coming to where we gotta leave our family. Times is coming to where we gotta make war. We gotta kill to defend ourselves. Times is coming to where it ain't gonna be no more food. Times is coming to where it ain't gonna be no more dollar. You know what I'm saying? These great prophetic times, they coming. And you gotta be ready, man. You gotta be ready. And spiritually ready. Not no food, guns, you know what I'm saying, medicine in your cabinets and shit. Like didn't the Lord say you gotta be as pilgrims on the earth, moving place to place, you know? So it says, so that means all these idiots that are getting prepared, you fattening yourselves for the slaughter. Like the Most High say, the Israelites and the chosen gonna stumble upon your storehouses and your nice houses full of goods. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna rest there. They gonna eat it all up. And when the voice of the Lord tell them, hey, them enemies is coming and getting close, they gonna move from place to place, from one storehouse to another, from one hideout to another. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna know how to move because the Spirit of the Lord gonna be on them. Like, all right, these niggas coming. Everybody take what little that you need and let's go. Or whether you by yourself, all right, these niggas is coming. Let me gather up what I need. You know what I'm saying? And get on. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have the power, you know what I'm saying? Let me get these guns together. You know what I'm saying? Because some gonna be granted spiritual power. You know? Oh, I got the power. All right, let me gather my people up. You know what I'm saying? And tell them it's time to roll. And they gonna roll out. So it says, thus says Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, are you he whom I have spoken in former days by my servant the prophets of Israel, who prophesied for years in those days that I would bring you against them? You know why I laugh? Because God is hard, man. God is I just said that. The prophets, they prophesied for years, nigga, centuries ago, nigga, that this would happen. The prophets passed and went through generations, and the prophets have returned. And to this time and telling us again. You know what I'm saying? Like, this will happen. And now he's talking about not only a past tense, but a future tense too, both. So he talking about now too. You know what I'm saying? In the past, they was prophesying about your downfall. You know what I'm saying? When the Messiah walked the earth, Yahweh Shai was spreading that news all the way until now, and they still prophesying now. This time they going harder and faster now more than ever. Prophets is around the clock, putting it out, putting it out, putting it out. Every 2 to 3 or 4 hours, they putting in that work, putting in that work, putting in that work, put it in, record, tell them until one day, and it's gonna happen, EMP, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna end up cutting off all these phones. Everybody gonna be having fun on their phones, and those of them that know the word, we gonna be like, all right, phones is off, get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody that ain't in the word, their phones just gonna cut off, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck? They're gonna look up on the news, and cyber attack, whoop, 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 and this and that, it's about to happen, and next thing you know, TV gonna turn on. You know what I'm saying? Things are gonna be gonna take effect and go full circle, and no more phones. You know what I'm saying? When this war, when the Jacob's trouble really kick off and stuff, because there's gonna be so much violence being recorded, so much destruction, so many riots, they're gonna turn this shit off, man. And that's what's gonna cause the word to go into a famine mode. You know what I'm saying? To where the word ain't gonna be heard about, none of that, because the internet, which is the unicorn, is gonna fail. Amen to that. So it says, and it will come to pass at the same time when Gog comes against the land of Israel, says Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that my fury will show in my face. Ooh, get ready, man. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Lord not playing, man. I'm telling you. God on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, in the name of Yahushai. The Lord ain't playing, man. The fury, man. The fury. Do you not understand? Like the Lord say, do you not fear me? You got, so like, you got people that don't even care about God. God said, you're not scared of me. Oh, as much work as I put in, as many things as I've done. Did you not hear about the stories? You don't know what's going on. Shortly in time, Russia and America gonna get into it real bad. That's what it's coming to. They gonna get into it bad. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where Russia gonna be floating over here, dropping niggas over here like Red Dawn, nigga. Them niggas gonna be coming through parachutes. They gonna be coming infiltrating this place, throwing bombs over here. All before the great and coming and terrible day is gonna be big, massive chaos. And this ain't no ordinary chaos. This is Warhammer, like destruction. You know what I'm saying? Famine, pestilence, and plague. Right now we're seeing traces of the famine drawing near. We see these plagues, you know what I'm saying, from the pandemic whether or mysterious plagues popping up out of nowhere. And now we seeing the sword coming to an arise. Everything that the Lord's saying is going full circle around our people. And our people are like sheep led to the slaughter. They don't have a fucking clue. Them people that's not in the word, they don't have no idea what's coming to them. It's gonna be to the point to where we're gonna have to abandon our own family. Those of us that know the word, we're gonna have to lead them. You know what I'm saying? Because if they not in the word, we're gonna have to run. You know what I'm saying? If they are in the word, they gotta run with us. And it says, for in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath, I have spoken. Surely in the day there shall be a great earthquake in the land of Israel. Them bombs and all that stuff that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So that the fish of the sea, the birds of the heaven, the beasts of the field, all creeping things on the earth, and all men who are on the face of the earth shall shake at my presence. Meaning that the presence that he's talking about is the prophecies coming to pass. That's the presence of Yahweh Shem Shai. They're going to know that he near because these prophecies are going to go fast. They're going to be popping out of the page, coming into real time like they are right now. Like they are right now. They are coming in real time. So, you know, whether you believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, even if you don't believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, Salakia, you're still going to see the prophecies happening. His word is going to stand. And that's what the 2/3 and the people who don't believe in God are afraid of. Like, man, these prophecies are happening. Well, I'm going to still go ahead and go get this weed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really tripping. I'm hit a blunt and shit, you know, forget about it. That's just something that's happened. Hopefully it'll all clear up. We ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, like, you know, people going to be like, damn, like, look at what's happening out there. Look, and it's going to come out here. But I got to go to work. I'm just going to go to work and go get this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm so close to buying this car. You know, it's just another day, right? You know, it's people like that that really think like that. They're not considering the work of the Lord's hands. Not at all. So it says, the mountains shall be thrown down, the steep places shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground. I will call for a sword against Gog throughout all my mountain, says Yahweh. Every man's sword will be against his brother. Exactly. It's about to go down with the Jacob's trouble. He's talking about Jacob's trouble. And I will bring him to judgment with pestilence and bloodshed. Oh, man. I will rain down on him, on his troops, and on the many peoples who are with him, flooding rain, great hailstones, fire, and brimstone. Thus I will magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations. Then they shall know that I am Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and name Yahushua. You gonna know it was the Lord that did it. The prophets done told you, and you, son of man, prophesied against Gog and say, thus says Yahweh Shem Yahushua, behold, I am against you, O Gog, the prince of Rosh, Meshach, and Tubal. It's going to be one hell of a slaughter. You think it's going to be bad when it start off out there in Russia and Ukraine. Oh, it's going to be bad when it touch Babylon, when it touch America. And you, son of man, prophesied against Gog and say, thus says Yahweh Shem Yahushua, behold, I am against you, O Gog, the prince of Rosh, Meshach, and Tubal, and I will turn you around and lead you on, bringing you up from the far north and bring you against the mountains of Israel. Meaning that it's going to find its way to the bulk of where the Israelites is at, which is America. So it's the war and destruction is going to find its way to us, and we're going to have no choice but to fight. It says, then I will knock the bow out of your left hand and cause the arrows to fall out of your right hand. You shall fall upon the mountains of Israel, you and all your... See, that's it's leading all the way up to the nuclear day. Troops and the peoples who are with you, I will give you to the birds of prey of every sort, and to the beasts of the field to be devoured. Because one sign of the Lord is when our people didn't listen in the past, he will bring other nations against us. That's what will happen. I will give you to birds of prey of every sort, and to the beasts of the field to be devoured. You shall fall on the open field. For I have spoken, says Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Lord God, and I will send fire on Magog and on those who live in security in the coastlands. Then they shall know that I am Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's not a joke. He keeps repeating it because he's very angry, and it's about to happen now. So I will make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them profane my name, my holy name, anymore. Then nations shall know that I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Holy One of Israel. Surely it is coming, and it shall be done, says Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is the day of which I have spoken. Today. This is um, um, a sign. You know what I'm saying? Because Russia not playing. They have incredible nuclear equipment, and if they feel threatened, they will use it. As simple as that. So you got to understand what times that we in. God not playing, man. He not playing no more. These prophecies are rolling, man. They rolling. It says, then those who dwell in the cities of Israel will go out and set on fire and burn the weapons, and both the shields and bucklers, the bows and the arrows, the javelins and the spears, and they will make fires with them for 7 years. This is completion, meaning that it's gonna happen. 7 years represent completion. It's going to happen. It has to happen. Meaning that Jacob's trouble is about to come to pass. It says they will not take wood from the field nor cut down any from the forest, because they will make fires with the weapons, and they will plunder those who plunder them and pillage those who pillage them, says Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Big ass fat race war. It will come to pass in that day that I will give Gog a burial place there in Israel. Woo! All nations are going to be defeated by the Lord. He's going to use 144,000, which is the Israel, the chosen among the Israelites and the 1/3, and they going to body Russia. They going to body America. They going to, because right now what's happening is that the Most High is stirring up the mind of Esau to go against his people. That's what's happening. And Israel is going to be put into a corner, and they're going to have to fight. We're going to have to fight. It says the valley of those who pass by east of the sea, and it shall obstruct travelers, because they will bury Gog in all his multitude. Therefore they will call it the valley of Haman Gog, meaning that this is going to be a burial place for white people, America. For 7 months, the house of Israel will be burying them, in order to cleanse the land. So that's what's going to be happening when we come down off them chariots after nuclear day. So it says, indeed, all the people of the land will be burying, and they will gain renown for it on the day that I am glorified, says Yahweh, because he's about to be glorified. Yahweh Shem Shai is about to be glorified. And it's not a game. It's actually very serious. They will set apart men regularly employed with the help of a search party to pass through the land and to bury those bodies remaining on the ground in order to cleanse it. At the end of the 7 months, they will make a searching for the Illuminati and the elites that are hiding in them bunkers. The search party will pass through the land, and when anyone sees a man's bone, he shall set up a marker by it, till the barriers have buried it in the valley of Hemangog. Because America gonna be one big ass grave spot. It tells you that Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna gain the victory, and Israel is not gonna lose this battle. It says the name of the city will also be Hemana. Thus they shall cleanse the land, and as for you, son of man, thus says Yahweh Shem Shai, speak to every sort of bird and to every beast of the field. Assemble yourselves and come, gather together all sides to sanctify my meal, to my sacrificial meal, which I am sacrificing for you. A great sacrificial meal on the mountains of Israel, that you may eat flesh and drink blood. You shall eat the flesh of the mighty, drink the blood of the princes of the earth. That's 144,000 of rams and lambs, of goats and bulls, all of them, fatlings of Bashan. You shall eat fat till you are full, and drink blood till you are drunk. At my sacrificial meal, which I am sacrificing for you, you shall be filled at my table with horses and riders, with mighty men, and with men of war, says Yahweh Shem Shai, in the name Yahweh Shai. I will set my glory among the nations. All the nations shall see my judgment, which I have executed in my hand, which I have laid on them. So the house of Israel shall know that I am Yahweh Shem Shai from that day forward. That's serious. And with that, I'm going to close out with the little bitty treat of mine. Or whatever. I don't care what you call it. A little treat from me to you And it doesn't matter if you listen, the Lord listens. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Y'all retards act like these don't exist. Give me one moment. But you get the picture of what that thing is. That is a siren. So when something bad crack off or something terrible crack off, them fake trees gonna go off. And these fake trees that you see are they're part of the nuclear bomb trees. No, nuclear bomb events or when America is under siege. And they act like these times ain't coming. Those things gonna ring off around all of America, and it's gonna go down. So you act like they ain't got all this shit planned. Yes, they do. They got a lot of shit planned. Ta-ta, and there's the treat for today. That's just a war in heaven. Ain't no nuclear bomb gonna blow up the father ship or any chariot. A little puny technology. But okay, whatever. It's just a list of the nuclear bomb scenarios. But that's the treat. Got him. It might be just a movie, but that's what the lake of fire gonna look like after the nuclear fires, after the nuclear bombs is done, and they still gonna be going off. And you telling me you want to be here all the way up to that day, and you don't believe? Because that's what God got reserved for some of these non-believers. That's what the world is gonna mostly look like after the, especially America, mainly America. That's what it's gonna look like after it's all done. Like a fire. That's how the chariots gonna be. They gonna pick us up and they gonna take off. They showing you in so many movies, man. Y'all retarded if y'all don't listen. Ooh.
That would never happen. I'm glad that that's just a movie. The nuclear bomb part is what got me, but not this nigga surviving it.
You gonna get this work.
I should have died. I'm glad that these are just movies. Stupid movie.
Don't nobody want to see Batman take a nuclear bomb all the way out into the sea. I hate that part. That's stupid. All right, and with that, I'm going to wrap it up. It was a beautiful lesson. You know what I'm saying? Doing the best that I can to bring out the news. If you don't listen, that is your fault. That is your own undoing. And you know what I'm saying? You had all the time. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to the prophets for years, ever since I got into the word. You know what I'm saying? They had I had to go through a lot of stuff myself and fight my own demons off, but I've overcome them now. You know what I'm saying? Being fully into the word and knowing what's going on and doing what I can to help. You know what I'm saying? And to seek mercy. You know, so, hey, man, if you're not into the word and all that, when Jacob's trouble is coming and when it hits, look, you got all the time to get into the word. When Jacob trouble hit, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you better get in. Time is out, running out. As you can see, Putin not playing with these nuclear bombs. He will send one Ukraine's way if he feels any more like, if he feel any type of threat, nuclear threat coming from Ukraine, he's throwing one, and that could trigger off Jacob's trouble. It could. It's a possibility. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? All these things is gonna crack off, and Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. Calling you how about Shem Shai, by Shimmer Kakadash, and the name Yahweh Shai, Baba Baba Bo. Seeing you on the next video, Lord willing. Shalom.